Lacy reveals he's no longer multi-streaming on Kick after making only $1,500 from a 9-hour stream yesterday, saying the money isn't good enough. Now, this shortly came after a lot of hype and conversation because a lot of the FaZe guys was like, we're going to start multi-streaming to Kick, right? Because they've seen all the potential like revenue, yada, yada, yada.
Decided that I'm not going to be multi-streaming on Kick anymore. I told you guys it was an experiment that I wanted to test out to see if it was worth it, if I liked it. And to be honest, it felt like I was separated from two chats. That's number one. And number two, being completely honest and upfront.
Which is understandable. The two chat thing is understandable.
With you guys, the money is not good enough. It was not good enough. It's simple as that. I streamed for 9 hours yesterday and I made $1,500 off of it, or $1,700. So
I want to see the numbers. I think this is rage bait. I think like us reacting to this, everybody reacting to this. I don't think that's actually true. I think that's just pure rage bait. I want to see the actual numbers from his stream.
If I'm being completely upfront and honest, it's just the money's not worth having to, co-stream on two platforms. But listen, it's all love to Kick.
Total bait. Where's the screenshot? Yeah, I mean, even still in itself, just to add Kick as a stream and make $1,500 extra dollars, if that's not worth your time, that's fine. It's not a Kick's problem. If this isn't rage bait and $1,500 a day isn't enough to just add another chat to the mix, then I don't think it's Kick's loss if it doesn't have them stream there. I don't think this is a Kick issue. This is a them issue. And like, it's good to point out too, like, dude, if somebody's doing well on Twitch, like, let them do well on Twitch. Who gives a fuck? I think it's rage bait for sure. I think it's just pure rage bait. It also doesn't add up. People were saying that he had 7,000 viewers in a 9-hour stream, and he only made $1,500. I had 200 viewers. I have averaged. We spiked at like maybe 400, 500, or that might have been the day we had 600. But still, it doesn't matter. In a 6-hour stream, I made $400. That doesn't add up at all. And I'm showing you the actual number right here. This is the Kick partner pay, not just subs. I had a really good day last week. So that doesn't add up at all. I didn't have anywhere near 7,000. How would I have made almost 1/3 of what he made with a fraction of the views? That doesn't add up.
I made $1,500 off of it, or $1,700. So if I'm being completely upfront and
you're lying.
Yeah, I agree.
And can I tell you why you're lying? Because if you did your first stream yesterday night and then you go live to make the stream, the full payment doesn't process until 2 days after.
I've heard about this. So I don't experience this. This stream today will process right when the stream's done. Well, it will say processing and then it will say validated, which means it's actually officially paid out, and I'll get paid on Thursday at the end of the week because we get paid weekly here on Kick. And by the way, this small number is because my stream crashed within like the first I was doing Gamba streaming that day, and you don't make revenue in that. But yeah, I get the payout instantly. Yeah. Once you get verified, you get weekly payouts. But yeah, I get paid right after. I don't know if Tech is talking about when you first get into the program, like your first couple streams, there's like the day delay. I've never experienced the day delay thing.
So Lacy, I'll be real. You probably just saw your sub revenue.
Which people do this all the time.
Revenue. Because it takes 2 days for it to process.
So my stream today will register for my next payout. So today's stream, I'll get paid Thursday this week, and then it starts back up. So tomorrow, from Wednesday to Tuesday next week, then I'll get paid the next week.
So I'm going to be straight up and upfront with you. You just like don't know how much you got paid, right?
Talking about the Stripe process.
That's okay.
Could be.
Right? That's all right. And all
oh, you know what he could also be talking about is he could be just going to the revenue tab, and like this wasn't updated yet in like the future payout. So that's from today's. So I was gone this week too, by the way. So for 2 days of streaming so far, that's pretty fucking insane. So that's Wednesday. That's Wednesday and today so far from subs. And right now, my Kick partner pay is not included into that. While I'm streaming this, talking about this, I'm getting paid hourly on Kick. That pay is not being taken into this payout yet. At the end of the stream, it will process in the partner income tab, and then it will go through and it will be added to the total. So right now, this 852 is based on the balance of one full day of streaming from the partner pay, which was last week, June 11th, where I made $407, and then 400 and whatever of this is all the subscriptions from last Wednesday and today. And then at the end of the stream, my partner income will get added to this. I wonder if maybe he was talking about like this up here didn't update, and that's what he took a screenshot of, because that takes a while to it takes a while to update the next payout update. Tech made this issue himself. He shared on, yeah, they pay out the subs weekly as well. Yeah, you get full payout. Once you get verified on Kick, you can unlock full out payouts every single week. Every Thursday I get paid like clockwork, like a paycheck. But if you guys remember, Tectone, he made this mistake. One of the first days that he was on Kick, he was live and he's like, I made fucking $1,300 or something like that in 3 hours of streaming. This website is amazing, yada, 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 right? That didn't even include his Kick pay. That was only from subscriptions. I feel like in this situation, Lacy
honestly, Lacy, I have no issues with you whatsoever.
Yeah.
But like, that's just like
Same.
not how the revenue works.
I want to point that out. I know like Lacy's thing. I've loved a lot of his content. I'm not hating him as a person by any means, but either A, he's capping for clicks, which is like, I think that's what he's doing, or B, like what Tecton's saying, like he didn't fully look at his shit.
It doesn't process like that, especially for your first Kick stream. It took like 3 days for my shit to process. I mean, maybe you have some type of special privilege where your shit processes fast as fuck, but just show the revenue then. Just show it.
Bingo.
You know, if you're going to say the number, then just show it. But I think you probably messed up.
Yeah.
I want to change my phrasing from lying to I think he's just misinformed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a bit for it to show up.
Here's also something to consider too, by the way, gang. A lot of people told me that he ignored his Kick chat. Did he have shit on to where people couldn't like chat? Somebody say that he did. Sub mode a lot of the time. He was on sub only mode. One thing to take in consideration, Lacy got exactly what he wanted out of saying that. Yeah, at master, I think that's what it is. I think this is just clickbait. But one thing to take in consideration, if this was true, and he made $1,500 in that stream, and he had sub only mode and wouldn't let people talk and wouldn't engage with his chat, is you make more money with the more people that can chat. So if he is enabling sub only mode on his stream, he's holding himself back from free fucking money. He's not going to prioritize talking to Kick chat. He's going to prioritize talking to Twitch, which is fine. But like, you got to understand, like, you get more money by having people chat. It's literally part of the incentive on Kick. That's what goes into your Kick pay, is like getting more people to interact. If you stop people from interacting, yeah, your pay is going to fucking go down. It's not rocket science. It's not going to be as much. But like other people that are speculating some other things, of course.
The anti-Kick bot shit is like really advanced, and I'm telling you, when people bot, they know, and they don't pay out bot amounts. So they calculate internally, and they don't bot. I spoke with Eddie about this at length. He showed me everything. I'm telling you, people that bot like crazy, their shit is like capped at a certain amount until it's resolved. Like, it's actually insane.
Need to be making more than.
Just get more viewers.
I mean, Asmon's not really wrong. You encourage more people to come over, you'll make more money. And if you let the Kick chat live and don't restrict it, it will do better. I mean, brother, if you don't want to do that and make free extra money, then don't do that. Kid's moronic, turns down 30K plus a month. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, Asmon Gold turns down millions a year from not doing some certain things. It is what it is.
Yeah, just get more viewers. Like, they pay you based off of viewers, right? And so, like, if you're making 1,700, you're not getting a lot of viewers. And so, like...
And if you are, and you're not getting paid for those viewers, either A, you're not letting them interact, or not all those viewers are legitimate. And I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that is Lacy himself doing something. There's been a lot of people botting on the platform and whatnot. People also forget that they're, like, the community. Like, you'd be surprised how many community members will bot their creators or bot creators or haters will bot creators. I'm being dead ass with that. Like, dude, there's people that will fucking bot you because they hate you. Or like maybe you're somebody that they look up to and they'll bot you to fucking get your support. They hear that you make a lot of money on Kick, so they'll just juice your fucking numbers over here.
Also, he said he ran the experiment, chat, but I gotta be honest with you, chat. Guys, if he did this every day, like the anti-Kick bot shit.
Yeah, if he did, it doesn't. The thing is, I think where the controversy comes from is like the thing is it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if he lied about it or not. It's I think the context at which he said it's not worth it for him. I think I think that in itself is the troll. So this is showing that he made $4,000. First day multi-streaming on Kick, and I made an extra $5,400 from KCIP. At this rate, if I multi-stream, okay. First off, he made $5,400 in total from the stream. He made $3,900 from the partner income. He made $1,200 from the subs. This doesn't make any sense. So he literally this pinned tweet is him showing like gassing up the Kick stream. Then the next day he said he only made 17. Right, he made triple the amount the first day, or double. Whatever you want to put it. And how long was his stream that day? So in one stream, he made $5,400. Yes. And how long? And this was his first day, right? So 9-hour stream. So this is the stream where he only made, quote unquote, $1,700. This right here. And this is his first ever stream. So in this stream, in a 9-hour stream, he made 4K. So then he goes live again and then makes 1,700. Yeah, there's still no screenshot to show the 1,700. Yeah, it sounds like farming to me. This sounds like farming. There's still no screenshot of the stream that he's talking about. And in this tweet, he literally gasses up the idea. First day of multi-streaming on Kick, and I made an extra $5,400. At this rate, if I multi-streamed every day, I would make an extra $150,000 per month. But Lacy's claiming that chat said had 7,000 viewers in a 9-hour stream made $1,700. That's like 4 times the amount that my 6-hour stream made. That was averaged 200 viewers, which is a lot less of a percentage than 7,000. Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. So either A, he's bottlenecking his shit big time. If he only made $1,700 in that stream, he's bottlenecking his shit big time by doing the sub-only mode and not allowing people to chat. There's potentially bots in his fucking stream that somebody else is doing, maybe not him, sure. I'm not saying that he's a botter. Just want to make that very clear. If that's the case, somebody's botting your fucking stream, and Kick is seeing that. And that's why you're not getting a pure ratio fucking pay. Or he's just trolling for fucking clicks. Which I'm just leaning in that, man. I'm just leaning. Dude knows what he's fucking doing, man. He's not a fucking idiot. If you guys don't think that's good fucking money, then that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. That's not a Kick problem. That's a you problem. Kson offers an update after multi-streaming. Bro, I made $124 in 3 hours. Shit not hitting. At least he admits he's only doing it for the money. Yeah, I mean, what did Kson get? He says he only made $124 in 3 hours. Shit not hitting. He averaged so which one we talking about? Like, let's just even go off this one. 680 viewers. I mean, here's a 4-hour stream. So this stream probably averaged 150 viewers, and while I was multi-streaming, made $120. So you mean to tell me somebody that, like, let's just even use this stream. So you averaged 680 viewers, but somehow made the same as me with only 150 viewers? Math ain't math, man. And he was actually interacting with Kick chat. I mean, there's an argument to be had. Like, some people like have to like earn their fucking like stripes on Kick. I've heard about this. Like, some people come over and like their pay doesn't get accommodated for like the first like couple weeks. Like, you got kind of juice into it. But like, dude, Lacy straight up showed in his first day, he made 4 bands off of the partner stream. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I think these motherfuckers are just clickbaiting. I think it's funny. Because people are like getting all worried about it. I think that's exactly why they did it, to elicit like a reaction. People be like, "Well, you don't appreciate $1,500 fucking dollars a day." I think they were smart on doing it. Like, but like at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't think Kick needs fucking face. I think Kick's doing fine without face. There's people that are fucking growing from nothing, making plenty of money here. You know what I mean? My take is just a troll. I think it's just cap. I think it's just was farming clicks.